Hello guys, I'm Pickles Parker and today I will be doing a video about my trip to the Doctor Who experience. Enjoy! With my previous trip. Now, I can't really remember, it's either 2013, late 2013, but I'm pretty sure it was early 2014, because I remember them talking about the model of the smashed house in Time of the Doctor. But yeah, I went to the Doctor experience there. Obviously it was the get-up that it was in for the 11th Doctor, Matt Smith, which was really good, because Matt Smith is my personal favourite Doctor, and whilst I was there, I can't remember too much of what I got, but I do remember that I got this souvenir book here, obviously with the Doctor experience, and this green screen picture here. The book here, just flicking through, this was obviously around the time of it was after the 50th, but obviously they're still saying the 50th books. You've got a nice image of the 11th Doctor's house there, just so a quick flick throughs here. Pause. If you want to read these. This is really nice. Obviously it would be nice if they could have included every single episode, but yeah, it's nice that they've got just like the main episodes in there of each series, classic and new series, and then you've got obviously parts of the experience. When I go to talk about the new 12th Doctor experience, I'll be constantly comparing it to the old one, so this just shows you the old experience. I really loved this book when I got it. I couldn't stop reading it. It was a nice little souvenir bit to have. Obviously the green screen picture. Obviously you have the nicer thing on the side. Yeah, then we have me there, looking very young, in the 11th Doctor's TARDIS, wearing a Minecraft t-shirt, because that was back when Minecraft was cool. But I don't play Minecraft anymore, by the way, just in case you're wondering. But yeah, there we have it. Yeah. That was then, and I wanted to go into the Doctor experience again, because obviously Peter Capaldi was leaving this Christmas, and I wanted to see how it had been redecorated, because obviously I never seen it the last time it was in the Matt Smith one, before they changed it again, what I thought, for the 13th Doctor. But now I was looking online and I seen that the Doctor experience was closing down, which certainly urged me to go back there again as soon as possible before it's shut. So yeah, obviously Cardiff is a lovely place, filled with many locations from Doctor Who. I did have enough time to go around looking at them. But yeah, you go in and there's tons of things. Obviously they have the Peter Capaldi and Clara costumes there, and they have all the handprints of the different Doctors and companions. But yeah, you get in, and first you do the experience before seeing all the costumes. Now, it was good. I enjoyed it. There are just a few things that bugs me a little, because you could see that these things for the experience were just redressed. None of them were significant to Capaldi in any way. Whereas all of these things were clearly significant to Matt Smith in Series 5, and they've just sort of redressed it, which was quite obvious to see. And one thing that really bugs me was that he went into the 11th Doctor's first console room that hasn't been used since 2012. Because they had this thing where he kept on switching between TARDIS console rooms. And I know obviously they were using the TARDIS set at the time, so it wasn't in the experience itself. But I thought they could have continued using the first Doctor's console room, because they did have that console room there, and I just think that would be much better to have a little different, as that was clearly that they just couldn't be bothered to redress it. But I did enjoy it. I think the main highlight was when you go in to the junkyard that was completely new, which I love that. And you go in and there's the really good bit of 3D, which is quite nice. Better 3D than I remember last time there being. But yeah, the experiences are good, quite good fun. It's just obviously you could clearly see it was a redress. As you leave the experience, you see the first Doctor's console room. I love that console room. It was from Adventure in Space and Time, that one they were using there. I do love it. Then you see a ton of things from a 60s Doctor into the 60s Doctor Who TARDIS prop. And then you see many different things. You see the Tom Baker TARDIS prop with K9. You see the fifth Doctor's console room, and you see Bessie. And you also see the 10th Doctor's console room, which is nice and big. But then there is the photo shoot, the big green screen one. I got obviously that picture that I showed you there was my one from last time where I had the 11th Doctor's first console room. So I wanted to get one in the Capaldi console room, but because of the queue, it took blooming ages. And it was quite annoying because they had the 10th Doctor's regeneration scene from the end of time playing on a loop. And after a while, the song that was playing to his regeneration theme, Validation, was getting very, very annoying after a while when the 10th Doctor kicked in saying, I didn't want to go. It was getting really annoying. But then we did finally get our pictures in a nice little book here. The book, obviously, we actually had many green screen photos that day, whereas just I had one last time and my sister had one, but we all had one this time, and rather than put them in separate things, they put them all in this nice little book here. So just going on to the first one now. It's just a picture of me and obviously my mum, my dad and my sister, with this nice outside the TARDIS in this nice green screen photo. Obviously you've got I think it's Skara in the background with also the clock from the Capaldi title sequence. I really do like this one here. Then we've got my sister's one in the 10th Doctor's console room. I don't want to dwell on this one too much, but yeah. The one that I got which I intended to get when I came here was one in Capaldi's console room. There's one I went last time. I got one in the Matt Smith's first console room. I really do like Capaldi's console room actually. There's me rocking a Tom Baker scarf. Final one is me and my family up against some Weeping Angels, which is last green screener. The green screen picture isn't actually that great, but yeah, it's alright. Everybody was like, why aren't you pointing your sonic screwdriver? They didn't know that I was actually using a classic screwdriver, and I told them that obviously in the classic series they hold them upright and not pointing them as the War Doctor puts it nicely in the Day of the Doctor, like water pistols. And the guy complimented me at the Doctor experience. He said, yeah, you're right, because he overheard me telling my parents. But yeah, it's quite nice. Just the green screen on that one's not that great actually. It's a nice little souvenir, that one. Having a photo shoot, you go up the steps, and obviously there's the hall of costumes. Now this was much more interesting for me because I was quite young at the time that we went last time, so I appreciated it a lot more. I took more of an interest in the classic costumes, whereas I knew next to nothing about the classic series last time. But I knew a lot more this time, and I knew quite a few of the costume that was quite interesting. But mainly, one of the reasons that I looked there is because they had the series 8, 9 and 10 costumes, which obviously I haven't seen before, and they're all really nice. I love the series 8 monsters and stuff, and it's really nice that they have the whole Davros thing where you walk in and you have Davros' chambers with the different costumes. With Davros there, and then you go out the other way and they have all these series 10 costumes, which is actually really nice to see. It feels nice and recent. So yeah, I went and looked around every single one of the mini costumes there many times. Get my pictures taken with all of them. It's really good there, and it's like Doctor Who heaven for any Doctor Who fan. But yeah, I made sure that I made my time worth spent for the last time, sadly, and we went into the shop. Actually, to say the least, because on the way to Cardiff I was reading my old book, souvenir book, and it said it's the only official Doctor Who shop, like anywhere. So I was quite disappointed to find that they had next to no stuff in there, because obviously people had been getting there buying stuff, and because it was closing, they couldn't be bothered to get any more stuff in stock there. I did get this t-shirt though, this nice Doctor Who t-shirt, but there, I was actually really looking forward to getting the new souvenir book like the one I had there, but they didn't have one. I've looked on other people's like vlogs and whatever from 2016 and things, and they did have some new books, so it was just like they couldn't be bothered to get any more in stock, which was quite sad. So you got this nice Doctor Who comic poster, which sits quite nicely next to my Rogue One. The reason that we really went was that the Doctor Who experience was closing, and it's actually really sad that they couldn't renew their lease with the council, because like I've said before, it's it's heaven down there for a Doctor Who fan, and Cardiff is such a great place. And obviously there's rumours that they'll relocate it obviously for the 13th Doctor, and they might have the TARDIS set in there. But wherever they relocate it, it is kind of special that it's in Cardiff, because Cardiff has been the home of Doctor Who since 2005, and whilst you go down there, you really get the feel like you are in Doctor Who, with so many different locations featured in Doctor Who and its spin-offs. But there is hope, and hopefully they will relocate it. It is the end, but the moment has been prepared for.